Okay, this should be live. Let me glance at Twitch. And also, let me swap. Yes, yes, this is live, I think. So hey, hello, welcome to Hoof to Floof edition 22, financial incentives, as Boozer called it, and I approve of this message. So yeah, I am here with HappyLittleBoozerrr, and we are gonna have some EU Hoof to Floof tournament going on. So yes.
Yes, as per usual, with a little bit of haste put into it, as we almost encountered technical difficulties, but we have managed to nip them in the bud, and they didn't last longer than 2 minutes, so it doesn't quite qualify as official HtF time, but we're close enough that we can pretend that we've had it going.
Let's just say that I had... Never mind, let's just not say. This will remain a mystery, okay? You will never know what I had.
We do have a potential problem, though, as far as I know, with Jag's internet being funky. So hopefully, we will lay off any matches that Jag is supposed to appear in for the first round. And if he is still internetless by the time we get to that match, then we may need to have one less participant. Which
you still do have to finalize the tournament. Oh no, it is finalized. I just didn't refresh.
Yes, I need to press the start.
The start button.
The start button has been pressed.
Okay.
This is the bracket. Bracket. It is a round robin, so it doesn't truly matter. It is merely the direction in which everybody's going to be playing. But yeah, there is a direction, and in accordance with all laws that we have laid out before us at the moment, we should be having Hiddelgreyk and Brick first on the line.
Yes. Do we want to wait? Actually, no. This is not Jag. God, I am stupid. I am actually stupid.
Yes, but Jag match is supposed to be second. It's gonna be third. We'll find out how it goes as it goes.
Yep. Okay. So in this case, we can get Hiddelgreyk. Excuse me, I cannot speak today. And the Brick on the shrine. If you could, guys, please step up. Provided you are here, of course. EU2 for those who have been late and or haven't seen, because hey, I sometimes also screw stuff up. So yes. What did Hiddelgreyk play? He was an Oleander, right?
I do believe so.
Yes. We'll see.
Although I do vaguely recall Hiddle experimenting with multiple other characters as well.
Let me also actually ping Hiddelgreyk, because I do not.
Be a little bit slow as well.
Yes.
I should be the one managing this sort of stuff, but alas, having moved and changed my setup, all those things that I am doing right now are slightly alien to me.
Typing sounds. I am afraid this may be a problem. This is connected to the fact that I kind of screwed one thing up. So yes. You will sadly hear.
Yeah, there's a little bit of funkiness related to microphones and stuff, and we had to use a little bit of a band-aid, but the important part is we can hear both me and Babiuszek, which is an improvement over at least one Hoof to Floof in the past, where we had not been able to hear me for a while.
I will not explain it for now. Actually, I may. We'll see. Heck yeah.
A microphone decided to rebel against the rule of law.
Okay.
That was my summary.
Hiddelgreyk is not responding, so perhaps we should move to the next one.
There's no need to be too hasty,
okay,
but we can always do that.
We may wait a few minutes. Fine.
I'm looking here, but Hiddo is offline on Discord, which is not a good sign.
Yes, that is also something that I noticed, and that is driving me crazy with worry, because I'm an easily stressable person. Yes.
I mean, the only true stress that we have in here, or at least the potential for, is the potential of dropping from 7 people signed up to 4 people actually playing. But let's hope that is not what's gonna happen.
Yep,
and Hiddo did just join the server, so
there we go.
See, no need to worry.
Heck yeah.
Fair at least a 5, hopefully a 6.
Okay, I remember. Heck yeah, I do. Okay. I did set up stuff correctly. I am proud of myself.
Hallelujah. Well done.
And now Hiddelgreyk will turn out to not be playing Oleander, and I will be like, damn, so close.
Don't you worry, none. Worst comes to worst. We'll fix it in the post.
Yep. There is no post, but hey.
Does it really matter? I
And
mean,
also-
the post is the freaking thumbnail for the video we were exporting of the VODs. That's how the post looks.
Very well, I can accept this answer, yes. Yep,
Pink
Velvet versus
highlights.
Oleander.
So
A
much
classic
season.
matchup, slightly in Velvet
Yeah,
favor.
save
Let's
our
see how
world.
Hiddelgreyk can manage break.
World, wrong.
Oleander, oh, the pony referencing variety. One of my favorite skins for the character I want the least. Ooh, and I'm getting a little bit of Nightcore right off the bat with some very fast movement from Brick due to the Nightcore move.
Well, if you're only
Pretty
missing
nice
zoning.
attempt.
Don't touch.
Aww.
Hiddelgreyk,
Ooh, that teleport getting instantly snuffed with Icicle. Very
Yep.
nice. Oh boy, and basically hitting a grounded snowflake spawning inside of Hiddle. Not very nice to be him right now.
Brick is not giving
Constantly
Hiddle any
under the
break
pressure
to do
from here.
anything. Oh,
Yep. Oh god. If that was a JB, that would have gone through, but that JC getting hit a couple of frames before the active
yep,
start.
like 1 or 2 frames more, and this would have been a trade. The classic. Forward dash to
Nice
5C.
grab tech.
Oh, not believing in the JC, sadly.
Ah, JC.
Badu is believing in the grab.
You're going. You're going not believing in the JC, and I'm like, oh damn, how that JC hit? What was that JA from Hiddle going the wrong direction, completely whiffing the opponent?
Listen,
Oh,
it do be
man.
like that sometimes. Oh, no, it's not icicle loops. I got excited, but no. Oh, yeah, you do have to play around teleport at this point. Hiddle has 2 magic. Oh, and a miss input. I get that so many times. Brick wanted just an A button, but because he did a quarter circle, he got Shatter A.
I mean, it gave Hiddle a little bit of space to maybe attempt to do something, but his health is very low.
Yeah.
And the chip is relentless and sometimes even hits.
Velvet wins.
Hiddle would have to pull out some crazy instant blocks for this to work. 1 for Brick.
All he truly needs is a single combo and then another one where he unleashes Fred and plays perfectly with Fred. Nothing too hard, just kill the deer.
Yes, of course, it's so easy. It's so easy. I mean, that's why Paprika is actually strong against Velvet, right? Because you just have to touch her, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to floof her and then she goes insane and leaves the lobby.
Oh
and you
my
win by
God.
walkover.
Listen, outfloofing is like, no, this is biological warfare. Get lost with it. That is forbidden.
I love biological warfare, it's my favorite.
Damn. Paprikas are sinners. Both, I agree with you. You know something that I did not.
Season.
I mean, technically speaking, if you give a cake to your enemy to stop being your enemy, is that biological warfare? I mean, you made the cake using biological ingredients.
Yes. Oh my god, a fat 5C starter. This will hurt Hiddle. But drop, of course.
The hurt is slightly limited, but not for too long. Oh my god, all the buttons in all the wrong places from Hiddle.
Brick is using 5C in a very good fashion, but he sometimes whiffs. You have to be careful with Velvet, because if you whiff and the opponent expects it, whoa, does it hurt. But he didn't. He got this
But
with
we
a
do have
perfect
a
meaty.
perfect in our hands.
Yep, perfect meaty for a perfect win. Hiddle has to work really hard now. This is a match point.
Doing a decent job of blocking. Brick coming out with a perfect block on instant block, excuse me, on that JC. Taking the turn again. Eruption strikes. Ooh.
Very nice grab.
Ooh, a red grab for Hiddle. Perhaps something can start off of this. Hiddle doesn't have a single super bar yet, but he will get one from this combo almost.
He read the DP but did not manage to punish. That is
Yeah, he went for a double jump and prevented himself from punishing. Oh my god!
Brick, okay, sure man. And then you
I
whip
guess
the
this
grab.
is how you defeat only on this huge button, you just get close and grab her.
Yeah. Or just place a perfect
That's
snowflake.
snowflake.
Yep. That will just carry you through. I think this may be death. Oh no. Brick was trying for it. That was very good try.
Oh, no, it is.
Accountable for any
And let's
damage
play.
done to
Floof
my
is going to
Hoof.
finish this off for Brick.
Velvet
Yep.
wins.
Brick taking this really, really well. Convincingly so.
That gives me a short moment to adjust my game as well, since I didn't quite realize that I had the sound muted in game.
Okay. Is Jag fine? That is the question. I would assume
Hopefully,
so.
he will be.
I would assume so,
He
and I...
does not display as online on Discord, which is a very not
Is Jag
nice.
in the lobby actually? Let's see. No, Jag is not in the lobby. Sure, let's then go to the different matchup. This is Shatu versus Pingu. Pingu coming back against Paprikas.
Aye.
Against our sea of Paprikas.
I mean, I see a Paprikas may be missing one of the participants, but hopefully they're gonna be in here, and Pingu gets the full gauntlet of 3 paps.
Okay. Let us see. Pingu is typing something.
Bye. You'll never believe it. I have to restart my IPC.
Oh my god.
A little bit of a break. It is
Yep.
what it is.
It is what it is. We have to go a little bit slower, you know, as it is. We can appreciate rain. We can go to the tavern, drink some... whatever they drink. Actually, the milk, but what else? They did have beer,
I believe they have
right?
at least like 3 or 4 different drinks. I'm actually gonna get over here and check.
I think
See, what
that
have-
there was
what have they
beer, there
had?
was wine.
Yep. And there's one more. There's 3 drinks.
I mean, Shatu, that would be a very nice idea, and I would do it. Except Jag is not here. that is the problem, isn't it? I don't think he is online currently. We may sadly have to.
Yeah. Jack got attacked by the DDoS 10 minutes before the tournament started.
Yeah.
Who's DDoSing him? We don't quite know, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably someone nefarious doing horrible things to people.
Not today, fellas. Sorry. Yeah, Jack did say this, so I'm afraid we'll have to probably dequeue him or just make these losses.
Oh, well, that gives me a moment to check through that.
Okay, can we have somebody else in the meantime? I guess we could have Brick versus you, but at this point I want to wait. I don't want to redo everything.
Yeah, I mean, Pingu is restarting.
Yep.
He's gonna take a bet, but he's gonna
Okay,
get.
let
Let's not
me
be too
get
hasty.
Jag's matches.
No, allow me to fix that, because
Oh,
there is
okay.
this DQ button somewhere in here. I just need to find where it is.
Oh wow, new technology. We learn every day about new technology that makes this easier. I approve and appreciate it.
Bonk.
Doesn't want my house to work. I mean, Windows is like this, frankly speaking. That's why sometimes you just want Linux, and it works, and everything runs on Linux. There you go.
But what if Linux does
Pingu.
stuff like this?
Give us
What
a
if we
hint.
just don't hear about Linux?
Give us.
What if we just don't get Linux doing stuff like this to people because there's too few people running Linux?
That may be true. But Pingu, do give us an approximation of how far are you into coming back.
Yes. An ETA, estimated time of arrival.
Yep. I see him typing. Let us see. I'm surprised you do not type in the stream. Oh no, of course you don't type on the stream chat because hey, I am stupid. Maybe 2
I
minutes.
mean, what if you had 2 phones and you had stream open on one of them and Discord on the other?
Okay, you know what? Maybe let's do move along to a different match. I suppose we could go with Brick versus you, Boozer. That should be doable,
Yeah,
right?
it's sorry, well, yeah, yeah. This is the only non-Pingu match in the first 2 rounds, but
Yep.
insists. Alright, Van Brick, if you feel like it, if you are at the ready, then appear as you please.
Yep. Oh yeah, you can play. Well,
So
just as I
begins.
changed it. But hey, we got Brick now. Sorry.
Yeah, Pingu's gonna get a little bit of a 2D matches.
Yep.
That did not sound nearly as good in reality as it did in my head, but it is what it is.
Listen, it sounded just fine. Do not stress over it.
You are going to tell me what to not stress over?
Yes, because I'm a
That is rather
hypocrite.
rich, Mr. Stress Man.
Yes, I know.
Round 1. Fight.
Whoopsie daisy.
Why, you little...
Immediately getting caught by T-shirt, believing to only be 2 hits.
Oof.
Oh! That could have been horrible for Brick. But probably a timed misinput actually saved him.
Beautiful.
Oof.
And catching the teleport now. Boozer trying everything he can to just open up Brick, but everything gets zoned down. Brick is in extremely good position, having
Oh,
magic.
that was a
DP.
damn nice DP.
Yep.
Excuse you.
Oh my god.
What was that, Telebi? I am.
That was Telebi.
I am dumbfounded. I mean, excuse me, Card B. That cartwheel broke my spirit.
I mean, you also
What
got,
did it do?
you also got your body broken, so I don't think you have to worry about the spirit now. Oh, but perfect spacing.
I think I do. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll have my spirit rescued by my god.
Oh no, we are having some
did we
lags. Speedy time incoming. Not now.
I had literally no idea where my down key is. It managed to disappear from the
Oh my
mortal
God.
plane of existence.
Boozer, how
I
do
guess
you
I'm just
manage to
pressing the
get
button
this
for
lost every single time?
I mean, usually it's the up key, not the down key, but you know what? I don't think it's going to influence the matchup too much. As Rick is very much good at predicting when to block and when to hit against moi.
And he may try it to kill. I don't think he can. Even with the extension.
Oh, he can now.
Yep.
He can now. I have no idea how I got a 6C, a frozen 6C on the other side when I was trying to grab, but
Wins.
I did get a frozen 6C.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes.
Now, of course, the key landed on the black keyboard key landed on a black base of a monitor, and it managed to blend in perfectly so as to not be visible.
That is pretty much the standard, yes. Stuff is just hidden by default. You have to find it. You have to unlock it. Have you paid for good down arrow DLC? Have you paid it?
No, sadly, I've only paid for a pretty decent keyboard, but it is made by Paradox, so I do need to spend triple the money in order to get all the DLCs to get the keys to work properly.
Ooh,
There will be no snuggles
I
here.
see.
Never let Paradox make computer hardware.
Fight.
Never. Okay, we got some careful zoning from Brick, but he does not like foresee the cartwheel C. The YOLO cartwheel C.
Did you slip? Voila. Wonderful.
Whoopsie daisy, YOLO cartwheel C is not always the choice.
It is not if it whiffs. It was very close to hitting, but not quite. Brick was just playing defensively, setting up zoning, setting up the icicles, not wanting to get close to the scary pup. Who can do this? Yes. Oh no.
Oh, and that looked like it would be a blue beat, but it was not. And a nicely placed snowflake.
Yep, that snowflake, maybe you're dead. Ah, not quite. You're very close though, you're in chip range. Brick
Perhaps.
blocks the wrong way.
Oh my god, are you serious? What a mistimed
For any damage done to my
animation.
Floof.
It is what it is.
Round 2.
What a sad way to go.
Again.
Okay.
Brick challenging fearlessly and getting a ton of mileage out of this. Oh no. He was blocking high, but then he swapped to low just before getting hit. But DP saves it. No worry. Velvet DP. It's good.
Beautiful.
Very nice knowledge from Brick, realizing that Boozer could not press because he was risking being push blocked into an icicle. So challenging fearlessly. Again.
Okay, all of my inputs are coming out so late, I'm actually getting sad.
Oh no. For a second I thought Smother would get hit, but no, this is the chance for Boozer. Not respecting Shatter A may cost him though.
What?
No, the call out for...
Raw Super was the last thing I would have expected here.
Yep. At this point, that was a very nicely calculated risk. Brick did not have a Snowflake to challenge immediately. He did not choose Eruption, perhaps he could have, but Super did it just the same. Very nicely done by Brick. Okay, we do have Pingu, right? He exists now in our dimension.
Pingu is awaiting now. And Shadow seems to be ready, staring very intensely into a wall of a nearby building. Analyzing the layout of the bricks, preparing for his future matchup against Brick himself. But for now, it is only Pingu that he shall play against.
Yep. We are seeing Shattubatu versus Pingu, Pab versus Tian. Let's see if Pingu can repeat the awesome plays he did previously.
I do wonder whether the internet attack, excuse me, the PC attack of Windows forcing a restart was a method of trying to prevent that from happening or make sure that it happens. I'm betting it's one of those two, but which one? We do not quite know yet.
We will see.
Alright, there's a cinnamon roll laying on the ground, a little bit of aggression from Shatter's side. Barely flopping a very funky spot, expecting some aggression from Pingu, but it was not there. A Parish, a nice grab. Okay, very short combos, letting that JD go to the max. Shatter not attacking, waiting patiently, even trying to get some backlash against another belly flop getting punished.
I always say this, but I love Pingu's approach to offense. He's extremely careful, trying to basically block when he thinks his opponent will counter.
He's pretty much doing the precise opposite of Grizz's approach.
Yep.
Where Grizz would just try to continue doing offense so long as he bloody well can to overwhelm the opponent. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. There's probably gonna be a DP in here on a little bit of a belly flop. Not quite there yet, but it doesn't quite matter as Shadow decides to stand up at precisely the moment 2A comes out.
Yep.
Hoping the round gets finished for Pingu.
Round 2. Fight.
Shadow trying to set. Oh no!
Oh my lord!
Shadow wanted to make
The
his
fact
block
that this
safe.
did not hit the cinnamon roll. The fact that this did not hit the cinnamon roll hurt my soul, but the backdash on Wake Up is going to give just enough iframes for Shadow to counter Pingu's attempts at a meaty.
7D, you gotta respect it, you gotta play around it. Oh my god.
Like a DP, except slightly different.
Just a stare down into a hug. Again, just feeling this punish that he could do.
If you look too deeply into my eyes, I will hug you. Beware of looking into my eyes when I am in range. Oh my, that's 7D saving Pingu from the setup.
That was such a smart counter to the setup. He did not have to guess.
The fact that he was mid-air was the main reason why he could do it. Otherwise, he would get caught on the way up. Oh boy, there goes the counter. Shadow does have a single meter point. He elects not to use it. Catches the 7D, but now the offense is moot. Neutral, never mind. There's a 5B that hits Pingu just as he attempts something. And that's the round.
The stagger works. Shadow gets the round.
Fight.
Oh, 5B! Nice, Tian 5B, so
Immediate
good.
offensive. Directly into level 2. Time for some insane ass
The
fucking
side
side
swaps,
switch and not
what?
caring. What is this? What? I'm not even going to bother trying to describe what I just witnessed.
No.
Okay, that was some interesting stuff as well. Not going for a punish off of the 6CCC, but going for a punish off of the belly flop, which cannot be cancelled into super.
Shatu.
I'm going aggressive,
Cracking
catching it
under
to
the
B
pressure.
Shatu. All 3 meters of 3 bars of meter on Shatu though, so he survives long enough. But it may not happen as this goddamn dragon has level 2 again.
That was such a good
Canning
play.
dash
But
caught
Shatu,
out right in the middle.
Shatu just so
Shatu
happened
gets
to
to use
press
kiss
the
meter
correct
now.
button.
Okay, but he goes for a single point. There's a kiss. 70 is not allowed, although the magic still remains in full on Pingu, so I guess he did not attempt it. Still though.
Pingu
and
does
the
get the
70
7D and does get the counter, which gives
You're
him
not a
the
warrior
game.
yet. You have much to learn. Tianhua wins.
Hold on, game 1 for Pingu. Shatu showing rather strong in the latter 2 rounds. Pingu showing rather strong in the first and second round and third rounds.
Pingu is popping off Vixie, yes.
Quite the matchup.
I mean, he has been popping off since last week, so you know, we are proud of our Tian. Our little Tian is growing up and kicking our butts. That is so good to see.
Well, finally remind the Vixie that were there to be no money in this particular tournament, then the edition would have been Attack of the Longman in the glory of Pingu's prior actions.
Rush down, let's rise up. I can respect this. I can respect this, but I think this is going a little bit too far.
Round 1.
No, it's not.
Fight.
Imagine playing safely on a character that's best at playing safely. That's like...
I have
wrong.
never seen someone
boy.
challenge 2C from Paprika and walk alive, and Pingu has just done this.
To be fair, Tian is pretty good at challenging 2C, particularly when she's mid-air. Oh my, that was a hit, but it was of no consequence, as no follow-up was fast enough for Shatu. And Pingu just jumps out of it and goes for a cross-up JC, hitting Shatu and doing a tremendous amount of damage.
No! Shatu wanted to press
That's
after
some
his hoof
scrambly
throw.
offensive, but it worked, although not for too long. Oh, Shatu can't get a full combo, Katsi's getting blocked, no free C shenanigans. Hard knockdown, grab getting tagged. Pingu
Getting the
rolling
grab.
mid-air directly into a hug. Shatu taking advantage of it, although the damage is going to be limited by the grab modifier.
That was such a
We're
smart
trying to
thing.
pull something out and
First
managing,
expecting.
using 7D late.
It's over now.
And Shatu, that was so unfortunate. I think Shatu was just
that
out
was
of range for this grab, which would have worked 100%.
Round 2.
Yep. Oh my.
Friendly reminder that Tian 7D can be grabbed during its first 5 frames when it's grounded.
See.
That's why Paprika's command ground is pretty good against Tians, who like to mash 7D a little bit too much. Oh, that was an interesting tech out.
Just slamming into the cinnamon
There goes the
roll.
cinnamon roll, but the slam is so fast, but no follow-up is allowed for Shatu. 70 out, ooh, not enough to get a hit, but a continuation of another overhead will be.
Oh my god. Somebody subscribed and I still
Thank
I
you for
forgot
another
to
two.
get the notifications going. I am sorry. But thank you. Not subscribed, that is YouTube. Followed, but there you go. Shatu using cross counter to try and be alive, but not really doing
Here I
it.
was wondering what notifications you were talking about. Meanwhile, I missed Shatu getting murdered to death by Pingu, but then he was level 2, so I guess that was
But not
expectable.
well enough.
Yep, Pingu cleanly taking this over Shattubatu.
Pingu makes me see way too many parallels between Tian and Oleander with the use of level 2.
Oh my god, Shatu not questioning Pingu on his playstyle a week ago.
Well, so that we know why his PC decided that it needed a restart. It specifically did so to reset Pingu's playstyle and get him to win this here matchup against Shatu.
Yep.
And next up, Pingu, you shall remain in the ring for now. Hiddelgreyk shall be your opponent.
That is
You have
precisely what is
faced the
happening.
Paprika, now you shall face the Unicorn. And we do know how much you love her 6A.
Unicorn 6A is something that hurts my soul every time I get hit by it. Especially after Amaron once owned me with it. Yes.
Alright, look. As far as I know, there's only 3 buttons in this game that reach as much as her 6A does. And that's 6A for Oleander. It's Cutlass C for Shanty, and it's 3C for Paprika. Let's just make Paprika's 3C 6 frames too, so it's a good anti-air.
I mean, wouldn't Paprika be like extremely oppressive then?
What do you mean? Just 3C? Actually, the recovery is long anyway, so you can just 3C repeatedly anyway. And I mean, that's unsafe as all hells.
Okay then. Yep, get that money. There are financial incentives, there are bribes. You can come, go ahead and get the bribe we got. Hiddle, I pinged you. Oh, Hiddle is writing something. Hiddle is typing, yes. Beep boop. Heck yeah. Okay, let's go.
He is a robot. I have come back from the dead to give the living haircuts.
Oh my god, I pressed the wrong thing. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Hold up.
What did you do?
Okay, there we go. Listen. This just has to happen at least once. Every single time. I put Hiddle as Paprika.
I have the benefit of not actually watching the stream and I'm merely looking at the chat, so I don't even know when this thing
One day, I will be so fluent with these shortcuts. People will go crazy. They will be like, damn, nice.
One day I will get internet good enough that I can run the stream actually in the background while sitting here and watching all of this, and I will be able to catch all your mistakes and call them out immediately.
Boozer immediately calling me out. Well, so is Pingu calling out.
Pingu going for a 2C. And again, the big long low catching. Ooh. That was.
I am surprised Hiddle was capable of mashing in there and it worked in his favor.
He merely needs to exploit the massive buttons of Oleander in order to win. Oh, trying a little bit too much to turn 2B into an anti-air in positions while Pingu is really far off.
The anti-C is just as massive as Oleander buttons.
Impressive.
Ooh, 2D. Nice. No continuation off of it, but a little bit of breathing room. Never mind. Just spin midair directly into an overhead that hits.
There is no breathing room when Flip
Pingu,
exists.
if he spins meter, he doesn't, but he could have finished here, I believe.
He
Now
wanted
he does it this way in a bloody trade.
I think Pingu wanted to close this off with Crash because it would have killed
Yeah, we
this
did.
health.
Yes, we did see that crash with him at the end, but oh well. We also saw a little bit of commerce, and I do love some commerce. But are we gonna see commerce now? Perhaps.
The
So
5B
it's
again.
looking
I
really
am
hard to
always
do something.
amazed by reach of Tian 5B.
Now that button is a little bit of a travesty. Only a little bit, but
Look,
it is.
2-2-D Oleanders, every single one is like that. All of them. There is no, like, qualification.
I mean, there are Oleanders who don't use 2-2-D, and when they start losing it, they start using it.
So they
Well,
use
shit.
it, in other words.
Yeah, they don't use it as long as they don't need to, is what I mean. There's some that use it even when they're winning, you know. Anyway, we've got Pingu screwing a boot, jumping from left to right and from right to left,
Yep.
and getting handle on
Hiddle
them
avoided the
cross-ups.
initial hit by 6B, pushing him forward, but not the hit after.
Damn. That was some valiant blocking in there, but eventually there will be a low that gets you. Hiddle just can't get any good value out of any of the hits he gets. Pingu is actually really good
That
at
should be
weaving
dead.
through all of his big buttons. Oh yeah, with level 2 that is death for sure.
It's not even too
Yup.
complex. Very nicely done.
You're not a warrior.
One for Pingu.
You have much to learn.
Yep.
Tianhua wins.
Alright, so Hiddel again has to figure out the way to challenge and the way to play around what Pingu is doing. Let's see if he can do this.
It's kind of interesting to me how Hiddle has been using 2B a lot. And it is an excellent anti-air in quite a few matchups for Oleander, but versus Tian specifically, mostly you need the extreme hugeness of 6A instead of 2B.
6A is godlike. As Grizz said, it pierces the
2B
skies.
is a reasonable anti-air. 2B is a reasonable anti-air, and against Dragon, you can't rely on reasonable. You need insane.
At least to counter
A lot
the...
of patience being shown from both sides.
Yep.
Hiddle managing to turn those interactions rather safe for him, but eventually a double overhead is going to get through to him.
Hiddle not respecting the flip,
hit
getting
Pingu.
hit.
Getting caught on the ground. Oh my, that was a counter resetting the JD and giving Pingu opportunity to deal a significant amount of damage. Right now, some good blocking, good time to challenge, not getting a hit, but do man. I can't believe I'm rooting for Oleander, but I wanted to see Hiddle get something out of that 6A and that JB.
Yes, it was unfortunate Hiddle couldn't really do anything with this, but yes.
Man. That could have been huge for him, but alas, Pingu has one match up, this match point for him.
Yep.
I just want to see Hiddle with
Pingu also has the home advantage. Long mask around him cheering.
Alright. Right, I forgot about it. And one sleepy god.
Just see these kids looking at Tian go ham and being like, yeah.
Oh, but what is it?
Yep,
I am not. Those interactions in the corner with side switches are just something else.
Hiddle not believing in the drop, which would have happened. But, oh, he was doing so well.
Oh man. This is it, isn't it?
It should be. Oh no, we got a drop.
Oh, not quite yet, jumping out. Ooh, patience, a little bit of a grab. Hiddle managing to land a hit. He's got 2 levels of meter. This could be Fred. It is. Alright, there's still a chance. And the Fred use needs to be immaculate, however. And right now, this is going to be a simple.
Hiddle not respecting the YOLO 6D. Oh my god.
It's ridiculous. I mean, do mind. It is ridiculous how disjointed Tian's D buttons are.
That is fair. That is a fair assessment. Very well. Okay. Who do we have next in this case?
I see a Shatu and I see a break.
Very well.
I believe that if Shatu's studies of this brick formation of the building on the left have come to any fruition, we shall witness it right now.
Thank you kindly, guys, for being on the shrine in the same order that we set in. That makes my job way easier, yes.
Alright, we need to do more rock, paper, scissors, or coin tossing for who is playing on which side, just so we can screw with Bab a little bit.
No randomness involved. Screw you!
Honestly, you just need to get a shortcut that immediately swaps right and left side.
Yes, that is fantastic, and I will use it at some point.
We need to set it up first, and right now. Shatter is trying to set up an offense, and Brick is trying to set up a defense, and so far, Brick seems to be succeeding a little bit more. Ooh, a grab immediately getting tagged mid there too. Shatter managing to get rather close, but can't quite get a hit. And never mind, there goes a 2C.
Yep, calling out the
Catching in
jump.
the air. Got an apple setup, but caught a low immediately, catching an attempt at doing something right after rolling.
No fear of DP.
Yep, no fear in his thought. Well, there is the DP, and we've got covers, and the apple gets immediately eaten. Doesn't quite matter because Katsi has range. Has damage. And that damage kills.
Yep. Just exploding Brick with this cartwheel C starter.
Round 2.
This is...
Fight.
that was basically a 20-second match, except the first 30 seconds were neutral. Oh boy, a strong
Forgetting he
punish right
doesn't
off the
have
bat.
magic. Autopilot can happen, and Shattoo is extremely good at punishing this.
Ooh, backdash on wake up, letting him get away. Strong meaties, but never mind, the Teddy B's gonna catch Break of God. That's some bloody damage. Shattoo showing class, catching the DP, but unable to punish due to
How
distance
did
of the
Brick
pushback.
get that A button? He was... Oh my god, that broccoli be getting zoned out!
Eat boxes on Paprika are really weird.
Yep,
There's an entire Google Doc about it, made by Linkster, I believe.
I can understand, yes.
They even depend on which player you are,
Brick
and from
again,
which side you toss them.
finding himself in
Alright.
the corner and
Alright,
getting
go
opened up.
left.
This is probably death.
Two levels, it could be death, but we'll see. RNG can still screw this up.
Let's see.
Nope,
Oh.
RNG is going to be extremely conducive, not even requiring Shadow to do any sort of a follow-up. He will anyway, but
Paprika
nah.
wins.
I'm surprised Shattoo did not do JC as he was in the air, but still, that was just enough.
He didn't need. He was watching to see what he can do with this RNG, and the RNG decided, nah, homie, I got you.
Good RNG. Wise RNG. Friendly RNG.
Meanwhile, I still remember for the one time I popped the basket, got 6 pots, and all of them whiffed.
I mean, that's what you call malicious RNG.
Yeah, especially since I was praying for apples to refill my health. Damn it!
Listen, this is the pub life. You have to respect it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Oh,
My
he was
most
going
damaging
for the
combo can deal between
cross-up.
3,000 and... Oh, that's actually an option that I rarely consider, but it is a very interesting and useful
Yep,
option.
that's a really cool option, I will say. I rarely see pubs do this, but it seems really good.
Get in line.
Usually, I mean, the problem with that is basket setups rarely get exploited just because the raw damage of the basket is so useful most of the time.
Brick wanted to call out, like, just bravely call out the grab, the air grab, but that was not the way.
No, it was not. Well, we've got the corner setup, potential for a rollout. No rollout, there is a DP and a little bit of a turn, but gets cut short with a... That's something that can happen, yes.
Yep. Lucky. Oh my god.
Alvan, a jumping from Paprika actually doing work. I am also incredulous at this.
Brick wanted to call out just a YOLO shatters, not shatter, god damn it. Cartwheel C.
But early meaty from Shattoo, while Brick was locking high as well. Giving Brick a little bit of breathing room, but he is very low. A single hit from Shattoo can spell his doom. Shattoo's stalwart trying to get close, not getting hit by anything. Some nice instant blocks preventing bits of chip as well. Ooh, and push blocks causing red health to appear. At this rate, I don't think
This is
Brick could
still
even
very
chip Shattoo
difficult
out.
situation for Shattoo. He has to
27
approach.
seconds. Ah, but does he truly? He is managing for
Oh,
such
no.
a long time, and a 60C catching in time.
Brick may have missed the second
grab.
push block that he could have used to get Shattoo into the icicle. Oh, but that is a fat punish if I've ever seen one.
Very ambitious round start, the sort of start that you would usually expect from someone insane like me and not Shattoo. But there goes a card C hitting directly after invulnerability frames from backdash end. Got a little bit of a setup, the DP is going to get blocked. Shattoo trying to get close. Oh my god. Barely from extending the hurt box on the ground and allowing the eruption to hit, but it doesn't matter too much as Shattoo keeps finding a way in.
Yep.
That's a
Shattoo
super.
calling
No
out
level
the
2,
jump
but...
outs, the back, up backs from Brick. Yep, just as I say.
That fat belly flop for the finish.
Shattoo is extremely adept
Nice.
at these belly flops. On reaction, just swatting Velvet from the sky.
Well then. Shatu has indeed gained a lot of knowledge from looking at bricks over the course of his day.
Yep.
I think I need to steal this tech.
Shatu showing us how to kill Velvet with Paprika. Something that is difficult, but is definitely possible.
I think I've missed my window to learn how to beat brick. I did take a stroll next to a river recently, and I found a brick in that river. I should have taken it home and
step up
studied it.
into the shrine. We are waiting for you and your match against Boozer.
Ah, yes. It is another chapter of Oleander and Paprika.
Yep. The world
I'd
of
say enough,
Oleander.
as if there was a chapter of that today, but there wasn't one yet.
You're actually
So far,
right,
Oleander
yes.
matched up against other characters. Shadow belly flops are the equivalent of getting shot with a revolver. I feel
Jag,
that.
I feel you. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you next time. It is what it is.
Hopefully you don't get DDoS right before the tournament.
Red, look alive.
Of course.
And yes, Pingu, Shatter's...
Blocked them all. I don't want to get shot, man. Oh god, I love what you guys are saying.
Pingu
Oh,
just
man.
respecting the shotgun.
Oof. That was a mistimed input from me
just
and a
walking
nice
into his
exploitation
death.
of that from Hiddle. Look, how am I supposed to block while I'm trying to do a forward charge? But I can decide not to respect my opponent on my own wake up as they are trying to read a book. Reading a book is a very dangerous thing to do.
A minus.
And oh boy, the fakest frame trap in the game working in my favor, but
I
that
am
was
surprised
not a
you,
good distance.
you
to
did
throw
not
south
combo
on the
off of
left.
it. You could have, Boozer. Why don't you believe in it?
Look, I'm an autopilot beast.
I can respect
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think on the go. Very rarely do I ever do that.
Listen, Pingu, we just got on the wrong side of KGB, or however the thing is called. Boozer,
Yeah, it
stop
is KGB, I
bullying.
believe.
Don't kiss. The chain kiss. That's rude.
Look, people never expected the first time around.
I know. I get hit
Bullying
by
if I
all
do it
the
more than
time.
once. It's only bullying if I do it more than once.
Fine. Very well. Hiddle trying to check with some staggers very nicely, but gets hit in the end. He gets slam dunked into oblivion to Shatter. Not Shatter! Cartwheel C! What's with me and Shatter C today? Help!
We've got them old belly flops. Ooh,
Very nice jump
jumping
up
out
in
of a kiss
JD.
this time.
Calling out the kiss.
What?
Oh no!
What? Oof.
Right, as Hiddle wanted to jump forward. The slam dunk
That-
again.
Honestly though, that broccoli was peak unfortunate.
It was indeed.
This is the benefit. This is the benefit of just tossing items about randomly. Sometimes they may just so happen to be exactly in the spot the enemy teleports to.
Yep. Sometimes broccoli acquired.
Broccoli acquired.
Yep.
Achievement get. Nutrition.
As nutritious as can be, at least for the brain. Not for the bronze and not for your health.
Look, it's very good for you, assuming you don't get hit by a truck while eating it.
Yes, that is fair. The problem is that paprikas spontaneously appear near broccolis and you always have to expect that truck.
Yeah, the problem is broccoli dispenser is a truck that is out of control and just doing double lane drifting on the go.
Oh no.
Daisy, a little
Being
bit too
just
brave.
out of the kiss range.
Ooh,
The sixth
that's a
save
save,
of
though.
ages. That was such a nice sixth save from Hiddle, but then he got kissed. Hiddle not winning these scrambles. He's trying to get something going. That grab was unfortunate. Finally getting the grab.
Okay, I am trying a little bit too hard to get those kisses in.
Yep. Hiddle is playing around them very nicely, but he's not playing against the slam dunk. You have to respect the slam dunk, both versions.
I gotta say, when I did that cutscene, I saw about 2 frames of Hiddle blocking and then the rollback kicked in.
One day you
Ooh,
will
the
have
push
to
block preventing a punish. That was a little bit of a scump.
Boozer is his own man.
Boozer
He needs
becomes
no
alone.
Dallon. He is independent and strong. Oh my god.
I got
yes!
thrust up and that gave me a DP input on accident?
Yep, that is exactly what happened.
Welcome to TFH! Gaming! This is the gaming zone.
Listen, it happens a ton. If you're Velvet, you would know. God,
But
just
this is a
mashing
scramble if I
out of
ever seen one.
everything.
yeah, this is what happens. Just match. This is how you win games. Oh boy, here comes Fred. Never mind! Not blocking the correct direction.
Is that death? No, not yet. Trying desperately to get something going with Fred, but not getting.
Ooh, no punish off of
finally,
6.
Not believing in the overhead. And missing the punish. This is Hiddle's worst luck yet.
What?
Getting
Nice.
the teleport. Teleporting behind you.
To be fair, I was a dead man walking here. There were like 3 punishes that could have happened and finished me off in there.
This is not brain dead TFH neutral. Also, that trick is evil. When you go down on the side that you do not expect, that is just oh.
That was a speed run. Jesus Christ,
14 seconds, yes. Poor Hiddle was just confused throughout, couldn't respond to anything. Oh my god, this is the first
I
game,
will
right?
not take any credit for this trick, by the way. Was that the first game? I don't actually.
I actually don't know whether that was the first game or second. I am
Okay,
bad.
Hiddle is remaining in here, so clearly it must have been the
Yes,
first
okay,
game. Let's
Hiddle,
continue.
thank you for your knowledge and you keeping the score, because we are so bad we actually forgot it.
I wasn't even pressing buttons. It is what it is. Santa Special is something else.
Yes.
The ability to get a TLEC off on the direction that the opponent is looking at and not the direction you left the screen
Yep, Paprika, knowledge check the character. Repeat it all over
for.
again.
Exactly.
Oh my, well at least Hiddle, you're having fun. That is always good. You're laughing and having fun.
That's the important part of it all.
Yep, that is what we are here for.
Oh, stupid creature.
No financial
boy,
incentives
actually
whatsoever.
depressing.
Yeah, what you're in for.
And the financial incentives are a bonus, you know.
Yes. Oh. Hiddle again trying to play with staggers but not getting them. Oh no, again falling for the same trick. Boozer, I see that.
Half of this was not intended. The other half was. Don't ask me which one was the intended one. I'm not entirely certain.
I think Asiago entered your head, Boozer, because that is the reset game that he usually does.
Seriously?
To be fair, I think this is like the first grab or kiss related reset I have ever learned in this game, and this is like one of the few things I actually went into the lab for about 15 minutes.
Oh, the perfectly timed falling JB does not sadly get a long combo for Hiddle, but he does get a punish. Finally, a good punish from the teleport. That instant block.
That cross-up! That cross-up! What the hell was this?
Hiddle, sadly, falling in the same way as he did before, to the slam dunk.
Just a little bit of insanity to sharpen your aim.
Yep. Oh, Excuse me.
Excuse you, and what? What is going on?
Never mind. You don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Nothing has happened. Listen.
Also, I do like how you've got round question mark on. You could, I don't know, just put round robin.
I mean,
RR
I don't think
in the header.
I don't want to go like how do you call it, shortcut mode. This will be round question mark, and that's it. I enjoy round question mark. Okay.
Okay.
We got HtFU versus Shatu right now. We have a paprika mirror.
Oh boy, we need to have at least one of them.
That is a good idea, Pingu. I may put HtF again would have to be. I will think about it. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, if you make the header a little bit bigger, then probably you can fit the whole name in there.
Listen, I am bad at graphics, okay? Don't expect me to
You,
make
can-
something
you can
bigger.
give me the header, and then I'm gonna extend it. Extending actual graphics beyond me. Modifying things other people made, stealing, that's easy.
Oh no, Shatu and Boozer,
I would make an excellent politician.
Why did you have to go the other way? I hate you guys. Paprikas always do this to me.
I always choose player 2 if I can. You should have remembered that by now.
I know, but I believed for a second. Just for a smidgen, for a split second, I was the believer. Okay, listen, fine, I will not be lazy. We will get this fixed. Okay, and... No, not this one. For now we have Boozer
Oh.
playing Boozer. There we
There
go.
goes
Shatu
Match.
playing Boozer. Just slamming.
Ooh, 2C
the
being too
cinema.
slow. Should be going to B.
Ah, the classic.
Nice.
Yes.
Go for card.
The 2A check into cartwheel C. That is so hard to block.
I was actually
respecting
looking for a
Telesi-
spot to mash in.
Yep, respecting Telesi with his meaty is very nicely done.
Ooh. I did not think I would wake up while this JC was still active. I thought I would have been. Well, Shattoo was on the ground already.
Fight.
We will ban Boozer at some point. And then we'll unban him, Pingu. That is the life. Boozer cannot be contained.
Bonk.
No.
Alright, I forgot that Shattoo has obtained the insane strategy of mashing. Smover sucks. Where is the buff?
Imagine having an A button that is active for more than one frame.
Ah. This is the game now.
This is what Pop Mirror is. We have to appreciate it. Oh,
The
Boozer.
The
Why?
apple! The apple made my brain short circuit.
All you had to do was instant block and 5B. Come on, Boozer. I believed again. Oh, there we go. Finally getting it.
Ah!
Wow.
I was hoping Shattoo would go for a meme on Wake Up, but alas, not the case.
Player 1 wins.
That YOLO play did not pay
Oki
off.
Telisi is very good at countering aggression on enemy Wake Up, but alas, that was not what Shattoo chose. Every day in the morning when I wake up, I choose violence. Shattoo does not. I'm not sure if I can respect that, but
Honestly,
I will try.
That is not true, Shattoo. I have seen you meme. I have seen this with my own eyes and it was glorious. I do not believe this lie.
I specifically expected you to tell EC on Wake Up, Shattoo, because I know you've done that in the past.
Shattoo in here, coming and claiming something that is not true. The audacity of this man.
He would make an excellent politician.
Oh my god, that's an insult, alright. Let's maybe not go there.
Ready?
Especially coming from me, eh?
Fight.
Oh, missing the meaty. But trade helps Boozer out. Oh, no, cartwheel A. I am surprised. Boozerrr did not want to come close for now. Ooh. Oh my god, the scramble was real.
Oopsie daisy.
Shattoo realizing very cleanly that he is actually capable of challenging here. But he was not respecting the LSE. Oh. Oh no!
Ah!
Boozerrr!
Smover sucks.
If only it was the other side, it would have been fine. Listen, sometimes you get grabs like this if you use the push block
It's over now.
macro. There we go. Because Boozerrr, was that a push block macro or not?
It was obviously.
Yes, I am still
I mean,
capable of
not
calling
a macro.
that.
I just push block with BC. I don't actually use a macro for it. Still though.
Oh, okay. Oh my
What?
god. You got
I
hit
got
by the
robbed.
pot. Yes. Perfect push block from Boozerrr and getting the kiss punished with using cartwheel A. Very nicely done. Shattoo trying to play around with backdash.
What? That was still a punish onto B. I am robbed again.
Yep. Robbery has occurred several times already. That is hard knockdown, yes. Oh my god, no. Boozerrr has to win all the interactions right now. One interaction, he's dead. Putting everything on one play. I can respect this, but it did not pay out.
Ah man, though I'm putting everything on one play. That win people first round. So
We are still
I just
1-1.
need to get slightly luckier.
Pretty similar meter. Oh my god. Shattoo this time. I don't think he was trying to eat, but he was trying to press something, and this proved bad.
Okay, there we go. There's the safe play, but not
Shattoo
quite able to
missing
punish
the
QC.
fattest punish he could have had, and getting the
What
cross
about
up.
JA?
The cursed JA cross up. Oh, for a second I thought we might get a hug of Smolder, but no. It was the other side.
Oh, that was the last frame he could have supered on. There we go.
And he does get the final win with a proper meaty. Shattoo taking this 2-0. What do we have next? We have some ice versus fire, from what I can tell.
Yes. Something about melting, I believe.
Yep. We have Brick versus Pingu. If you could please step up. I do hope that my button presses are not too loud. I am like at this point nervous about it, but now that somebody mentioned
I mean,
it.
from my point of view, they barely classify as loud, but I don't know how they turn out on the stream as opposed to Discord.
Yes, that is a mystery that I will solve. Like,
And I would like to remind you, just in general, that there are many people out there in the internet who think, oh yeah, load button press is a pretty bad thing. Not the FGC. The FGC is used to loud ass fucking buttons.
that is fair. Let me see. Let's make this. Listen, this is important for me, okay? Oh my god.
Right now, we've got Pingu on the offense against Drake. Drake managing to
Okay.
swap him around into the corner. Backdashing like an insane. Though, I don't know what word I was looking for here, but Shattoo is gonna get a nice hit in there, just as JD, I believe, from England. Oh my, this is a lot of switches in this matchup
Yeah.
so far, but oh boy, Pingu standing up at precisely the wrong moment to get sniped by that
Icicle.
icicle.
Yep. Ice. Oh,
Sniceable.
excellent push block, getting the punish of the bash.
Perfect timing.
Yep.
You were beaten by the bad.
I think I should start calling them Snicicles. Because it's like, oh yeah, when it's a snowflake, I go icicle. When it's an icicle, I go snowflake. It's all Snicicles now.
Shatu immediately going big brain on this.
Patience! The patience to find the precise moment when you can press a button. Very nicely done from Pingu.
Oh no! Brick missing the DP input, either being on the wrong side or just missing it. Now getting it finally. Not getting a pickup though, neither from the snowflake, but he has reset this to a good zoning
Those
position.
snowflakes are evil. The fact that you can spawn a projectile full screen directly inside of your opponent is evil. Just like having a freaking dedicated cross-up button that deals so much damage. That's evil as well.
That is evil, but Tians were always evil. Just
finding the precise moment to defend.
Snowflake. Oh,
Super catching for forward dash midair.
how did that happen? Isn't forward dash safe?
It is if you start blocking afterwards. But if you do that on the first frame, it isn't.
No more games.
You need to hold forward for at least a little bit as you do the forward dash, and there we go. A launcher finishes off Pingu.
Yep.
In a 2.
Brick.
Man.
Getting the game right now. Shatu, again, with the big brain plays, calculating what is the possible outcome of this alternate dimension, and thinking, I will root for Brick. That is fair. That is respectable.
Honestly, Shattubatu just has a calculator and way too much spare time. That's my opinion. This is the downside of streaming every single match. People need to sit around and they're like, oh man, that's calculator right next to me. I need to see who wins what situation and see who to root for.
Also, I am forbidden to root for anyone because I'm a judge and like the streamer. But I will say, go Brick.
Again.
I am forbidden to root for anyone. That's not the case. I always root against the Oleander, except once today for Hiddle at one point.
I see.
Hiddle.
Why did they ever root for the unicorn?
Doing the impossible, making Boozer root for Oleander. This isn't
It's
something.
not for the Oleander, it's for the player, okay?
I see.
Plus, Hiddle is cheating. He's using
Oh
for
my
one
God.
goddamn color palette on Oleander that I actually legitimately like.
Brick getting confused, not blocking properly and getting opened up. This is a good situation for Pingu, but he cannot get hit once.
Yeah,
And
his health is
he-
very
oh, no.
demanding. No, but I mean, he can afford to get
Brick
hit once,
did
just not again.
believe.
Just not again. Oh, there's the D. Oh, but the drop. Oh, 70 out of the shot to see,
Pingu.
allowing Pingu to go into a combo. If he can finish this combo to the end, he may be able to take this round.
Oh no, he forgot he used.
Oh!
Was-
Instant overhead, immediately
A
catching
match
Brick.
well fought.
That was so
but not
tense.
well enough.
Pingu just forgetting for a second that he already used the ground bounce and for not getting the kill, but
Oh.
still managing in the end. Oh my god, Brick with the
Yeah,
bravest
but Brick is
5C.
starting with a ton of damage from
Yep.
that brave 5C.
If Velvet has something, that is damage. Parent Paprika.
I used to be Arizona as well.
Yep, now it's a little bit less, but still, respect. Oh,
I still
getting
can't
the
quite get
air
used to
grab.
Velvet being the big damage type, honestly. Oh boy, there goes the V-dash.
Rick
Second
tried
V-dash of
to
the
challenge the
tournament.
V-dash, but he was just a little bit too late.
Oh, Pingu is pressing so many buttons and all of them are getting... There goes another forward dash me there. Caught by a super.
Impressive.
Oh, Pingu is dead.
Oh my god.
Look, in order to dash forward, you need to press forward twice. Those are at least 2 frames of vulnerability.
I guess.
And most people are not frame perfect on their input. There's gonna be like 4 to 5 frames at the very least before you press back most of the time. Oh boy. Nice time to go for a low.
Yeah.
Immediately going into level 2.
Pingu
No
filling
care in
out
the world.
the perfect time to match.
Needing
Now,
for dash.
Getting that damage.
Insane level 2 Ash.
And what is the mix? Just low. Oh,
Ooh, push block.
yeah.
Catching 2C, making it with. There goes a freeze frame, I believe.
And
Yup.
now Pingu is on the back foot. Again, velvet
He has
damage.
no level 2 available to him right now. If he gets a hit, then maybe he can get one, but he needs a hit from Rabbit. Like this one, no quite. And again, push block from 2C
Same story.
with punish, and is that it? That is
Yeah.
it. GG.
And Brick still had plenty of damage to spare. Brick just taking it handily right now. Shatu enjoying the universe that he may win yet. Alright. What do you have next? It's Pingu. Pingu, you will be staying right now versus Boozer.
And it is my time. Time for Pingu to redeem himself in the alpaca matchup once more. If he does that, he will be the official murderizer of all the Packas, including the deathless Shattubatu, who is not so deathless after meeting Pingu.
Pingu, join the shrine and let the fight.
Oh,
begin.
yep, okay. Do I have any dice on hand? All right, Pingu. Pick 2 numbers from 1 to 4.
Listen, I am ready. I am ready for this shit.
I'm gonna toss a D4. You decide. All right. If it's 2 numbers from 1 to 4, I'm picking 2 and 1. Excuse me, 2 and 4. 2 and 4. All right, there goes my die. Let's see. I got a 4. I get P2.
Heck yeah, I do not have to change anything. Get screwed! Pingu, join the shrine.
The die are sacred.
Pingu, actually, out of curiosity, is there like a genuine reason that you want player 2, or is it just to screw with me? That is not rude. That is to the victor goes
Bit
the
of
spoils.
curiosity.
I'm actually curious. Oh, you genuinely prefer it, I see. Because I remember this entire talk about oleander combos being different on player 1 and player 2 side. So
Supposedly that got fixed already, didn't it?
yeah, I'm not sure if everything, but it's hard to say. I'm not an oleander player. I thought for a second that maybe something like this occurs with Tian.
There are a few people like me and Pingu that actually like player 2 side.
Imagine.
Ooh, I was hoping for the back hitbox on that t-shirt to actually catch, but that's like a single frame of possibility in there.
The instant block, just perfectly blocking the dunk. And then
my
getting the
input?
first cross up.
Nice.
Staggers are real. Very nicely done from Pingu. Cleanly getting round
You're
1,
a
not even
warrior
touched
yet.
once.
You have much to learn.
Where are my input?
Fight.
In the graveyard, trying to comprehend what just happened.
I see.
The failed push block.
Whoopsie daisy.
I feel it in my heart and in my bones. Oh, Boozer perfectly calling out 7D, but not getting the combo out of it, sadly. Does manage a pickup and does manage a round though.
That was perfect.
Like the
Another?
pendulum swinging, I take the round, and
Yeah.
it's gonna swing again, and now it's Pingu's turn, I believe.
Bingo! Winning round 1 by not being touched. Boozer winning round 2 by not being touched. Let's see what happens in round 3.
Ooh, perfect block, nicely done.
Yep.
Level 2 goes out.
Perfect Ash loops. Damn, this is so flashy. Well, okay, not perfect because blow beat, but still, it was so good.
Oof!
Not even having to use a super there, Boozer. Pingu just got hit by the overhead. Pingu has to play perfectly. Even a little bit of chip out can get him out.
It's over now.
And JA was enough. Just the hit Boozer needed to take this game.
I'm kind of sad here. Because on one hand, I do want to win against Pingu. On the other hand, I kind of want to screw up Shatu's calculations.
Oh my god, Boozer.
I am not a jobber, so you do not need to be afraid of that. I only job when I am legitimately too insane to win a match.
I see. Isn't that always? Wait, no, nah.
Most of the time when I lose, yes.
That is a good amount of logic. If I lose, I was insane. If I win, I was sane. Yes.
No, I am insane when I win as well. It's just the wrong type of insanity when I lose.
Ah, very nice. Okay.
Round one.
The Chaos Gods give and the Chaos Gods take.
Yep.
Ooh, man, I did not see that forward dash. That surprised me. Oh my, that 2A has quite a lot of range. I was not quite ready for it. Ooh, nice grab.
Dashing up and grabbing, not respecting TLC, which would have worked against this.
No more game.
But yeah, Vev! 2C anti-airing JC.
Again.
What is happening here? What is this amount of cheese and general funkiness? We are scrambling eggs because we are having a delicious intent.
Scramble the matchup right now. Both Pingu and Boozer just... Oh my god!
Again.
Missing the punish!
That needs to be clipped.
Because of the pot! The cursed
needs to be
defensive
clipped. That
setup.
Round two.
Paprika's a zoner. I told you, man, Paprika was a zoner.
I can't believe that now.
Ooh.
Velvet has nothing on this. Also, Pingu getting the cross up, well, self cross up again. Can Pingu bring this back?
No, level 2 quite
He still has quite a bit of... Yeah. Not believing in the hits, but still getting some nice damage through.
Ooh, man, bad luck.
That safe jump. But not respecting another TLC. Pingu mashing the second A button.
But first you don't succeed, try again.
And respecting the frame trap. Very nicely done. Getting the
that
punish.
should be a death.
Yep. There we go.
There we
Not
go.
even needing the meter. Nicely done. Pingu with 3 meter. For
What?
supers, for
3
cross
bars like
counters,
that.
for ash loops. Everything he needs.
Final round. Fight.
Another nice stagger pressure from Pingu.
Up.
Cyclone fire kick.
That was supposed to be cartwheel C, wasn't it?
No, that was supposed to be TLC.
Oh, I can see. Getting the ash loops again. So tons of damage for Pingu now. He is halfway there and getting the meaty. But oh my god. Not believing in the initial hits, but getting the pickup ultimately. And
This is the
feeling
worst
this.
situation imaginable. When you fail to super, when it would actually hit, but when it doesn't, you do succeed at the input.
I
That is
must
the curse
also
that I developed
say,
on me.
Pingu got another side swap during the combo, but he took that in style, no drop involved, taking game 2. Well, Boozer.
Pingu, I am sorry to say, but I am on satellite internet.
Boozer breaking our
It
own
is an
rules.
inherently... It is not Wi-Fi, it is a satellite internet, since there exists no cable connection to this part of the fucking country.
Oh no.
It is inherently unstable compared to regular connection.
Listen, Pingu.
I am physically unable to get a proper internet connection here.
Don't worry about it. Just play around it, Pingu. Oh my god, this is so evil.
Again, it's not even Wi-Fi, and that's the sad part here.
It's just crappy internet. It do be like that
I will
sometimes.
defeat you.
This is what happens when you're living in a village.
Ready?
Secret pap hair dash tag.
Pingu calling out the kiss
With
nicely
what?
with the up back, but not getting a punish from it. And again, not respecting TLC.
Well done. Again.
Ooh, bad JC. I did not believe that it would reach.
And it crossed up. That was some very, very well placed JC.
Okay, card C is not the way. It has way too big of a headbox. Card A would have whiffed one here.
Card delay, yes. It is a good anti-air button, surprisingly.
Yeah, like this.
That. Yep. Oh no. Pingu wanted to do a land cancel, but he did not have enough time. Boozer's stagger was impeccable. And getting appled. Apple to your face.
Gamers, rise up.
Pingu again trying to find something, but he is not getting. Oh, never mind. Got the hit, but failed the pickup, and then got hit himself.
Now it's my turn.
We have another scramble
Ooh,
situation.
nice. Free block presenting me from a jump.
I see.
Bonk.
Oh no. Pingu getting confused by the teleports, not blocking hide. Hi, excuse me.
What? Oh man, that
Perfectly
was
answering the
unfortunate.
TLC, knowing it will cross up. Pingu needs one or two more interactions like this, and he may take it. He still will be exploded if he gets touched.
Oh, yeah, bop!
But the save
That was
jump,
one frame away from the ground.
perfectly timing this with the JA. Oh no, how did that whiff?
Too high in the air. We may need to look into the frame data. I mean, the
need to see
hitboxes on this one.
hitboxes,
In
yes.
the replay.
How did that whiff?
That must have been pixels away.
The V
Oh,
dash
man,
is so
GG.
big. It's huge. Well,
That was one hell of a match. GG's, Pingu.
yep. Very well played by both sides. Okay, we are coming up with the last match.
Also, Pingu, I'm sorry, but I will need to force you to look into the frame data on that interaction because I do not have automatic saving of replays and I forgot to press the button.
I can look at it later as well, so do not worry.
Right, I forgot that all spectators have it too. Oh,
Yes.
then, I do believe this is our last matchup of the night.
Yep. Hiddle, please step up.
Shatu and Hiddle.
You are to fight Shatu, the last of the 3 paps. 3? 2 paps.
2 paps tonight.
Yep, Jag mixed me. I am schmixed.
I mean, look, we usually have 3 paps, but we can't account for all Dida's attempts
Yep.
against the superior Floof brigade.
What can we say? TFH was a threat, and they just shut it down. I mean, I can respect this.
Oh, look at it and cry, damn.
Okay, let me ping Hiddle. I think he is. Is up. One day I will know English, and one day I will not make mistakes. It is not this day.
English, what's that? Sounds like a really funky type of fish.
Listen. Never mind. I am too confused at this point to comment on this. Oh.
Look,
Excuse
to me, peak comedy is someone getting cut with a sword and asking what's a sword, you know?
Fair. Also, Pingu using the best Oleander emotes that Boozer has to offer. I respect this.
Yes. Goddammit, every time Pingu takes a sub for me, I keep not streaming a lot. This makes me very sad. I will pay you back in the future, Pingu.
Poor stupid creature.
At least we can rest assured that you have access to good emotes.
Round one.
Well then,
Fight.
final matchup of the night. We've got Shatu, who supposedly does not meme, versus Hiddle, who is wearing the Crittalis skin.
Yep, and Hiddle does not start this game too well. He's immediately in the corner. Does not get the punish of the JB. Not JB, excuse me. The B button that Shatu used. But does eat the apple. And apple is not good for your health when Paprika is nearby.
Yeah, if not, it's not an apple, it's a broccoli. And if you try to jump in, you will be flopped.
Yep.
That was perfect.
Shatu just laying the trap with the flop. Expecting Hiddle to push a button. And getting the grab. Not getting the pickup ball, sadly, wasting his one magic. Does get the combo though. Hiddle, that is. Oh no, misses the meaty and gets grabbed for his trouble.
Not yet. You're mine.
So does Shattubatu.
Alright, we've got a 2-2-D. Oh. Another belly flop, just keep repeatedly belly flopping left and right.
Oh, Hiddle got bag dash. He blocked the proper way, but he got bag dash. That is death. Yep.
Yep, that's level 1 and death. And DD.
The bag dash, this time betraying Hiddle.
Paprika wins.
Feels particularly apt of a situation for a bag dash to betray someone while playing against Shattubatu, who is clearly the most common user of bag dashes in the European scene,
Yep.
especially on Wake Up.
Them bag dashes, they do exist.
I'm bag dashing herds.
Imagine not using bag dash.
I don't know, kinda cringe. Good thing that I'm cringe. No, wait, that's supposed to be a bad thing. God damn it. I've been had.
I don't want to hurt you, but you leave me no choice.
For the record,
Oh my god.
Ready? Fight.
Well then, Mr. Shattubatu, are you going to Hiddelgreyk? I think so, with a 2A opening Hiddle.
Challenging the pressure from Hiddle. Hiddle sadly is a lot of the time losing to just challenges.
Yeah, it seems so common that Hiddle gets hit exactly as he's pressing a button. For instance, going for a 2B when the opponent goes to 2A and just losing the timing war.
And most of his health is already gone. Pop damage is real and it will hurt you.
Minor setback.
And that should be it. Let's Shattubatu to drop it.
Yeah!
Almost.
With a funky side switch as well, and a perfect.
Shattubatu just flexing here.
Into a corner with no real need to do that. I mean, Shatu is very reliable at doing that side switch combo in the corner to trade corners of room. Ooh, nice challenge. And very close range. Oh, God,
Shatu.
Blocks from Shatu.
Again.
And just flexing his ability to instant block.
Yep, getting the punish. And getting that push block. There we go, into the combo. Hiddle is in a very tough spot now. He needs something to happen. Oh, but that is not it!
Not quite very into the 2A.
That is not it. Hiddle sadly spending the vast majority of these games in the corner with a path looming over him.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Paprika can be extremely oppressive if you're not ready for it, especially Paprika such as Shattubatu, who seems to have a psychic connection to the opponent, knowing exactly when to touch his toes.
Yep. So this concludes.
With that said, Yes, this is
Our
the
turn.
last matchup we've had for today, considering the very sad lack of Jags in our matches. And with this, we can press a bunch of buttons and see the final scores.
Yep. Let me refresh the page because challenge does not
I do not
cooperate.
believe that I have committed any rigging tonight. And apparently, I am very surprised by one of the spots on this scoreboard, but it has turned out the way that it has. And Shattubatu is our first place winner, winning due to a tiebreaker against Brick, who takes the second place. And me, the Boozer, is on third place due to a tiebreaker against Pingu.
Yep. Tiebreakers today.
Scamming the local dragon player out of lunch money with a tiebreaker.
Yep. Poor dragon. Went so nice before, but this time the paprikas proved
Yeah,
superior.
all he truly wanted was to just buy himself a good fireproof lunch. And then I come in and I'm like, no, I am taking this money to pay for my booze.
Actually, I am lying. One paprika did fall to Pingu, so not paprikas. Paprika and velvet. Being the undoing of Pingu.
Fair.
Well, there we go. We have our standing. Shattubatu and Boozer, you will have to join Macherino, so you can register with it on it like with something else, or you must register with something else like Twitch or anything else. I think that does Facebook, Gmail, whatever, so that you can get your payout.
Mm-hmm.
And
Aye.
there may be scamming involved depending on how adept I am at controlling this thing. So you know, you will have to. You will have to. Give me
Don't
something.
worry, it will all get talked out in the end. We'll manage to do it relatively fairly, at least sufficiently fairly, so that everybody gets their lunch money and does not get scammed out of a penny.
Yep.
Instead, we will get scammed out of a Eurocent.
Yep. Exactly. Okay. Finally. No. My internet is slow. I will not show you the Macherino page because hey, it doesn't load. Macherino it just hates me. So yeah. This is it for today for this Hoof to Floof number 22. Is it now? Yes.
Yes, it is 22, and I would like to also remind you guys with a little bit of how should I call it? Oh man, I'm looking for a Polish word, ogłoszenia parafialne, but I can't quite find it in English. It would sound very nicely, right?
It will be so
Parish
funny.
announcements. It's not quite there. I'm gonna research it for the next one so I can say it properly. But we've got a little bit of a few things to say to remind you. I believe everybody here has read the extensive announcement I have written on Tuesday regarding the whole seasonality thing for Hoof to Floof. And the plan that was relatively doomed early on due to certain events that happened, with having a finale to a season every 2 months. I believe we will be sticking to that in the future, but since we had to do some regular tournaments to see how TOing between Babiuszek and I is going to turn out, we will be doing one more tournament next week, normally, and then after that, the scoreboard that is posted on Tournament Resources and that I will update later on with today's results, will define the top 3 players who will get to play for a grand total of 50 euros. Or at least, no, wait, dollaridus, yes.
Yes, exactly.
And originally we intended to run sets of FT7s, but the format of having a winner take all between top 2 and then top 3 people on the 3rd and 4th place didn't quite sit with us.
Yep.
And try and get the whole podium on would be hard with FT7s, as they would take a veritable amount of time, assuming that matches wouldn't be one-sided. So we've decided for a round robin of 3 players, so basically 3 matchups of FT5s. If we have enough traction for this in the future and everybody enjoys this and doesn't mind, and all feedback is appreciated, even right now on the stream, then we might extend that to top 6 in the future, doing 2 separate two separate round robins of 3 people. And yeah, that's about it for the point system. So in 2 weeks, instead of a Hoof to Floof, expect a special edition of Babiuszek and the other 2 people at the top, because I do not believe anybody can topple Babiuszek's score.
Okay, sure. I mean, somebody may, because I haven't played in a few, but we'll see.
We'll see how many points Shatu got today, and maybe next time, if Shatu manages to dominate and there's sufficient amount of players, he could. To be fair, doing the double elimination brackets has given you a lot of extra points, since one player one who wins and the one who gets into the other player that gets into the grand finals gets a sufficiently higher amount of matches than anybody else in double elimination format as opposed to round robin.
Yep.
So it kind of screws with the points. That's one thing. But another thing, we do like those double elimination tournaments if we can get them rolling with sufficient amount of people. It was voted through despite the scoring. So, you know, we'll do it the way that it will be.
Listen, I am a Velvet. Obviously, I only experienced like the very tail ends of the spectrum of emotions. So you know, you will never see something in the middle. But yeah, this is everything. I think Boozer covered everything that we wanted to say and any announcement that we wanted to make. So yeah, as he said, any feedback welcome. We will have our finals in 2 weeks, and thank you very much for being here.
Yeah. One more thing I wanted to add is if anybody is looking forward or would want to or will demand or whatever else, would like to see a resurrection of Guilty Deer or a more widespread tournament with East Coast to get a few more players, then feel free to type towards us. We have not considered that as of yet. But it is something we've done in the past, so perhaps we will resurrect it in the future. But that is merely a mild possibility somewhere in the background.
Yep. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. This has been me and Boozer doing some talking while people fought. And yeah, there we go.
Or fighting while the other one of us is doing talk.
Yep. So see you next week, guys.